today. It's blue skies for the first time in a while, and we've got our screech owl out. The screech owl at the moment is sitting up there looking towards the sun, it would seem, and it's time to do a little bit of video. So I've got this thing now set to record 1080p video. I'm at, what are we, 840 millimeters, so I've got to be very gentle with this thing, and I'm shooting just him and the stump around him, and I'm hoping that he'll move around a little bit. So that was kind of fun. Just as we were looking away, we saw a shadow go over top of us. I think it was a turkey vulture. And when I looked back up towards the screech owl, he was gone. So we had to take a look, and we did record him actually slipping back down into his hole. And as we're speaking now, he's starting to pop his head back up, looking around to see if things are safe, and hopefully in a minute or so he'll crawl back right out where he was again. Oh, we've got something exciting here. Sawa was looking at this side of the woods and saw what she thought was a stick. Turns out it was the Cooper's hawk. He's up there in the tree, and we're doing a little bit of video of him right now. Hopefully we'll get to see a little bit of action. We'll wait and see. This is the first chance we've gotten to actually get some video of the Cooper's hawk, just pictures up until now. So on the edge of these woods, what we've been doing is we've been watching a number of different birds over the last 3 to 4 weeks. We have a resident screech owl who lives in a small hole on top of a cut-off tree. That owl's been there for about a month and a half now, and on a daily basis it brings itself out, suns itself in the on the edge of the tree, and in general is not really worried about us at all. Now that is interesting, since there's also a pair of Cooper's hawks in this woods. Cooper's hawks are known to be bird hunters, and in fact we've seen them tearing apart small birds as they've put themselves in tree branches up here. And those two Cooper's hawks are now nesting just over on the edge of this woods. That is a pair that we want to follow, and that we'd like to see, now that they are on the nest, what's going to happen with the young as they grow up and fledge in this woods, and see what happens. So watching birds amongst the ruins is one of the pleasures of this area. Sal and I have been here for nearly a year now, and what we found in this area is this is one of the last small refuges of nature in the whole of the bottom part of this escarpment here. The birds that come across in migratory season stop here for a few days, maybe a week, to get some nutrients. The bugs have just come out this spring. Warblers will be starting to come here within the next couple of days, we're hoping. And as you can maybe hear in the background, there's already a plethora of birds singing and working together towards what they think is going to be their next new homes. This woods is private property at the moment, but it also has been used by almost everybody in the area as one of the last few areas to go hiking. There are multiple trails that have been used extensively over probably the last 20 or 30 years in this area. And as you walk through those trails, what you end up seeing are the remnants of the old amusement park. There are concrete structures that are still just barely visible above the leaves. There are areas where you can tell there used to be things like a merry-go-round, or a small pool, or even an area over on the other side where it looks like they had some sort of a amusement ride. On the edge of the lake front, what there was actually a set of pools and other things, very large structures that are mostly decrepit and destroyed, but you can still see them rising above the water level at different times of the year.